This video is going to teach you exactly how to do the push-up and how to do it correctly. Okay, so when we first start with the push-up, we want to start with the hands. We want to set the hands right at about the side of our ribs. And then from there, we don't want them super duper tight. We want to bring them out a little bit. This should allow our shoulders to be nice and comfortable and not hurt when we're doing the push-up going up and down. Now the reason that we want them a little bit out is because when we do that push-up and we come down, okay, we want our shoulders to be back and nice and comfortable. We do not want them rolling down towards the floor. When we do this, that's going to put a ton of pressure on the shoulder, and that's probably going to hurt after a while. So, set them at the ribs, and then bring them out a little bit. Once we're set there, we want to work on keeping everything else straight the entire time. We want everything from the shoulders down to your heel nice and straight, and then from there, keeping it straight as we go down. And then once we got that down, we want to work on the head. This is the part that a lot of people don't pay a whole lot of attention to because we're so focused on just pressing and getting ourselves up and down. The head is going to help make everything a lot easier. Before you start, we want to dip the chin and keep a double chin the entire time. So when we go down, our chest hits first and our face is pulled back. This is going to allow your shoulders to move a little bit easier. And when you do that, it's going to take a ton of pressure off your neck, because if we get in the habit of dipping our head down, that rolls the shoulders forward, that gets us in this bad position. It's just overall going to fix a lot of issues, keeping that double chin the entire time. Now, sounds simple, right? Well, even if we do everything right, some of us might not be strong enough to do it like that on the first go. So there's a bunch of different variations we can do. So when you set up, say that one doesn't work, try an eccentric push-up. When you straighten those legs out, tap the ground with your knees, keeping everything straight from your knees to your shoulder, and then the same exact form. We go down, but this is going to be slow for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come back up, reset, tap, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now that's probably the easiest version. And then once you get good at going slow and not worrying about the pressing up, just the lowering part, after that, you can tap and then just keep yourself here as you go up and down. Now, when we do the push-up, it's very common for some people to not be comfortable with their hand flexed in that position. It might just be a little bit too much on the wrist, and that's okay. There's a couple things you can do. One is, if you have access to kettlebells, you can lay them down and put your hand directly on it. Okay, when you do that, your hand can grip around it, and it's not this flex position. You can be a little bit closer to neutral. So this is neutral. You're almost there. Okay? Once you're set up here, put them right where they would be if you had your hands at the ribs and a little bit out. Set them there, and then it's the exact same thing. We bring it down and up. Keeping that form the whole time. With the kettlebells, go for the heavy ones. They don't wobble as much unless you're trying to look good for an Instagram video or impress your gym crush. Go heavy. Okay, we don't want to go light and have them all wobbly. If you don't have access to kettlebells, grab some dumbbells. Same concept. Okay, with the dumbbell, you can get completely neutral. Okay, so your wrist is not flexed. You can have those knuckles facing the floor, and then you can also squeeze the crap out of the dumbbell. Okay? In a normal push-up, you want to squeeze the floor so everything gets tight and it's better for your shoulders. With the dumbbell, you can do the exact same thing, and even the kettlebell, same thing. Squeeze the crap out of it. Okay? Save for shoulders, and you get a little more muscle activation. So set those dumbbells. When you do, we don't want them straight ahead. We want a little bit of an angle. And then from there, again, same rules apply. Keep everything straight, Keep that double chin as you do the push-up. All right, that's pretty much all you need to know. Okay, if for some reason it's just not clicking, or you need a little bit of extra help, or you have some questions, feel free to message me or comment below. Thanks.